They're getting water on the fire, but there are embers blowing uphill, and now a new fire. Go ahead. Over to the left, there's another structure catching on fire near the top of this hill. This is directly up from Veneta and Sunswept Drive. You can see the fire in that patio starting on the left-hand side of your screen. Some brush in the middle. There's another house that hasn't been touched yet, but there are two, I think that's two houses that are now on fire. Well involved. LA City Fire just getting on scene, getting water on the fire. I wonder if we are going to see them drop some water over here, but this is a completely separate part of town. We are in the San Fernando Valley on the Studio City side, kind of right at the edge of Studio City and Sherman Oaks, I would say, and this fire is going really, really good. I almost wonder how long this has been going on. There comes the water drop. They are now dropping water. We were on our way back to Van Nuys Airport to refuel from the Palisades fire when we caught wind of this one here, which is really rip-roaring at a pretty steady pace and flying up that hillside with those embers already starting secondary fires.
I noticed something a bit strange about these LA fires everyone's been tagging me in. The first weird thing that I noticed is that insurance companies dropped fire coverage 3 months before the fire started. And many people have reported electrical wires from the power grid causing these fires. And of course, the water supply has been cut off. And don't you think it's a bit weird in this picture that all of the trees stay standing but the houses aren't? Of course, this is for educational purposes only, and I'm not claiming anything. And then we go to Google and type in 2028 Smart LA City. What a coincidence they want to build a smart city in LA. And of course, it's a lot easier to build a whole city if there's no buildings there. Of course, this is just for educational purposes only, and I hope everyone is safe over there. Thank you.
Many people attribute the survival of a single house in an area otherwise decimated by these fires to luck or good fortune. But this woman made a video, and it makes me wonder if there's something else that could be at play. But probably not.
So I talked to the owner of this house right here in Pasadena. I talked to the owner. The owner does not have a smart on this house, on the front part of his house. There's no smart meter. No smart. So the house did not burn. The back house is the part of the house that had the smart meter. And everything in the back of his house is burnt.
So let's start investigating. If you're in California, go to a surviving house and ask the owner some questions and get back to me, and we'll make a whole series about it.
Let me to take you some video. This is what LA City Fire was concerned about. This is happening on on Palisades Drive, about 2 miles north of Sunset in the Pacific Palisades area. It's right by the San Ynez Reservoir. You can see it in the background there. And this was the first air resource that was called on.
That makes no fucking sense to me. You guys are dropping the fucking ball.
Yeah, it fucking sucks. Now we're getting these fake fucking wrong alerts.
What? What?
What in the world? That was 30 seconds of, like, explosions. What in the heck?
As you guys could see, everything is being blocked off. But what you guys could really see here is that we have the military, we got cops, we have FBI agents. What do you think is going on here? You tell me. They won't let us in our house. And man, this shit's getting fucking weird, let's be honest. There's some different shit out here in Cali.
We in the newsroom here have put together this incredible animation that shows the timeline of how this fire advanced through the communities of Pacific Palisades and Malibu. Here it is, January 7th at 6:17. It was at 2,900 acres. And then on January 8th, that explosion to 15,000 acres. And then the next day, 17,000 acres as it progressed into the mountains. And then on the 9th, 19,000 acres. And you can see how far it had gotten into Malibu. And then we come to yesterday at 20,000 acres. And you can see 20 and then to 21,000 acres. But you see how far across it spread, and all the way up to the 11th, which is today at 22,660 acres. This is just information from 7:30 a.m. today.
Home did survive. How did you manage to do that? I was able to, after the last brush fires that got close to us a couple years ago, I bought these cheap sprinklers, the ones that wave back and forth, and bought hoses, had them ready, popped them up on my roof, turned them on. I sprayed down a fire retardant on the side of my house, and I left. Got out with my family. I got trapped by the flames going down Sunset. It was difficult. It was like Afghanistan type difficult. But what happened is, because I had those sprinklers up there, the flames came down the hill, and you could see from where the sprinklers arced in the backyard that the flames came right up to that water and stopped.